All right. So what's going on, Jeff? I'm here with Jeff Luna of the Carter Group.
Yes.
TNG Real Estate Consultants. How you doing, Jeff?
Good. Just trying to get this thing in escrow.
What's that? The home there on Jupiter?
Yes, on Jupiter. Yeah, we're getting a lot of activity on it, and it's been good. It's been good so far. So,
How many offers did you get on the house?
a lot.
Substantial amount.
A lot, yeah.
It's a really nice house for those people who haven't
Yeah.
seen it. If you're listening to this and you haven't seen the house, it's a kick-ass house, if I do say so myself. You guys did some good work on it.
Yeah, I mean, we have the average home right now, and this is according to Redfin, average home right now in the same zip code that we're in roughly gets, I think, let's see how much here. I think they said like 1,000 views, average home.
Yeah.
We have over like 10,000 views right now. So we have 10 times the average views. Yeah. So I think.
And how do you think you pulled a lot of that traffic in? Was it the home itself, or did you do some like outside marketing to push some people there?
Yeah, we did a lot of outside marketing. We have various resources that we use, and then we obviously had really quality pictures, thanks to you. And then video. We did the virtual tour.
What was a good driver of traffic? Like I know you ran some ads on Facebook, and then which one got a lot of clicks and got some leads for you?
The 3D ad got a lot of clicks. That and I tell a lot of people this, like this is like, this is 2019. Like everyone's online. If you're listing at home and you're not looking good online, you're simply losing out on a ton of exposure.
Yeah, because it's, to be honest, everybody struggles with getting listings. It's not like any one agent, and I'm sure maybe there is, but no agent out there is like, okay, let me just put my name out here and boom, I'm gonna get 5 listings. Maybe they do, but that agent is still looking for 10 listings a month, whatever. So while you have the listing, you have to squeeze like every drop of juice you can,
Yeah.
Just make it look like you're doing more than you are to get people interested and get like leads coming in.
I think though that people don't understand like what it really takes, to really do it. I think people just want to like, pass it off to someone and pay someone, that's going to do it. And it's like, they don't want to, like really dig for the answer. They just want to be told the answer and said, oh, okay, let's do that. And then it doesn't work. And they're like, oh, this stuff doesn't work. And let's just, go back to cold calling, door knocking, like it's like, they don't really want to do what it takes, And what I mean by that is like, this is an example. This is an extreme example, but it's an example. So imagine if, like, let's say Kobe Bryant, when he was playing basketball, right? Imagine if he just did what his coach told him to do. Do you think he would be where he's at? Probably not, right? He did a lot of other stuff to make it happen because he really wanted it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
If agents really want to get business, because everyone says it, but no one really does it. If you want to get more business, you should be doing your due diligence, researching certain topics on how to do it. Because frankly, in this day and age, the information is available to everybody. It's just people just don't want to put in the work.
Yeah. There's a million ways you can make it happen. It's just, are you willing to put in the work from?
Yeah.
Okay, you work 9 to 5, but are you working from 5 to 9? Put in that extra 4 hours, 2 hours, 3 hours, whatever it adds up.
Yeah.
2 hours a day extra, and you do it 5 days a week. That's an extra 10 hours.
Yeah, and it's like crazy too, because I got into business like about a year and a half ago, and a lot of older people in the game, and a lot of them were like, I want to do business, but they're going on vacation and they're going. And not saying it's bad, but it's like they say.
Are your actions lining up with what you're saying? What you say you want to do. Are you actually taking a step towards that, or are you going the opposite direction and just putting on like? Yeah, I get what you're saying.
People are just all talk.
With anything, you gotta work. You gotta work.
Yeah, but not work, because remember, work it's all about perspective, right? So like if you work, like let's say you play golf, right?
Yeah.
You're practicing. Okay, you go to the range, you hit 3 buckets of balls, and you're hitting balls. You're practicing all day, but you're doing the wrong stuff. You're not really getting anything done. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Now if you're on the range and you have like the swing guide or the impact ball, or you have stuff you're working on, like to have a purpose. Now you're execute it, right? But if you're just going out there just doing whatever, everything has to have a plan.
What are some stuff like that then? Like let's just say, I know you do this thing, you prospect in the mornings and everything. What are some things that you do later on in the afternoon to, kind of get that purpose-driven work? What is that purpose-driven work to you? What are you doing personally?
When we say purpose, like what's the purpose why I do it, or what am I actually doing?
What are you doing that's purposeful? Like.
Oh, so it's like, a goal of mine is, obviously to dominate the internet in certain areas that I work in. So, I do a lot of research on, how to do it, because I get a lot of, calls and a lot of people that say, oh yeah, just hire this guy or do that guy, and I do it all myself, because I want to know what's going on. And one day, hopefully, it gets a little bit bigger, and then, there's going to be some people that work with us, and, I can tell them, like, hey, dude, like, I've done this. You can't BS me. Like, I know how to do it. Yeah. And the only reason why I don't do it is because I don't have time. That's why you're here. You know what I'm saying? So I really want to be that, like, I've done it type thing. This is how it gets done. This is how I want it to get done. Yeah. And it's a lot of hard work. There's a lot of things that are factored in to the internet that people don't know about. That it's all out there, because I got everyone has the same information. So it's like, I, looked it up, and I, and there's different categories, like advertising is one thing, but it's like, what goes in like the back end, like SEO and stuff. And because SEO is important, because when someone searches you, you're going to pop up, but everyone preaches like, oh, I'll get you on top of Google, or I'll get you on top of Bing and all that. But it's very tough to really execute that. Yeah. There's a lot of work.
Well, moving on to like kind of the internet and SEO, we were just looking, when you Google, what are your homes for sale?
What are your real estate?
What are your real estate for sale? Obviously, you have Trulia, Redfin, Zillow,
right, which are
top dogs,
hundreds of thousands of dollars, probably millions.
Top dogs right on top, and then boom, first one right under that
is me.
Is you?
Yeah.
The Carter Group. Commend you on getting that, for one, but two. Moving on to the internet, you just said, like, you want to dominate the internet. Everybody nowadays is doing same thing, right? Just listed, just sold, in escrow. That's cool. That's cool. Everybody, you're not really differentiating yourself. The only people who really care are what? Your neighbor and your mom. That's
homeowners.
Cool. Yeah. But how else on the internet can you market yourself, or are you marketing yourself to look good, just to get in the face of more agents out there? Like,
I think people, I know that they're in real estate, or, they're doing their thing, but they have to look at reality, right? It doesn't take a rocket scientist to think about this. This is how I think. Number one, who's my audience, right? Yeah. I sell real estate, so obviously I want to talk to homeowners, right? And I want to talk to people interested in buying. Most people, let me ask you this. Do you think that there's more people in the market that own a home, or more people that don't?
More people that do?
Don't.
Don't?
Yeah. How many people own a home, dude? Like, it's like super expensive out
here.
Are
you talking about rentals? Okay.
Yeah. Like,
depending on what market you're in.
Well, the majority of the audience around here, LA County, most people don't own a home. Yeah. It's a very tight market. You know what I'm saying? When you look at the population to home ownership, not a lot of people own homes. So you have to really, to attract, because everyone knows someone, and it's referral based. Right. So you have to attract people like from like all areas. So, and that's why, you see people like, I get agents that tell me like, oh yeah, dude, I made a blog about, like cooking or something, and then they had all these followers that, liked it and stuff, and then they get business from it, because all those people are people, like, they know people that maybe own a home, and they know you're a realtor, they see your cooking stuff, whatever you do. But he attacked it from a different angle, right? He does like cooking stuff. That's what people don't understand, is that not everyone likes real estate. Most people don't.
When it comes down to it, these people are buying real estate, or they're looking to buy real estate or sell because they have to. They have to live somewhere, right? But they're choosing an agent based on who you are, not what you do. Your agent's expertise is no different from the next guy. Maybe he knows a little bit more, maybe you know a little bit more. But they're choosing to do business with you because they like you. They like what you do, they like who you are. So if you're into golf and you post a video about golf, and this guy up here in Friendly Hills, he sees it and he likes golf, he's gonna work with you. Why? Because he likes you.
There's a connection there.
Yeah, there's a genuine connection. That's why I like the indirect approach. You post videos, you post content on social about stuff that you're interested in, not necessarily real estate related. It gets more traction, it gets more viewership, and then thus more leads and more business.
It's crazy too, because I tell everyone, like, there's a couple older agents that my dad knows and stuff, and like, you know, they started back in like the 90s and the late 80s, and it's like, if you told these people back in that day, like 1990, like, hey, we can get you on the radio, we'll get you on TV, they'll be like, oh my God, dude, that'll be great, you know? Nowadays, it's like, you pretty much can be on TV, can be on the radio for a hell of a lot cheaper, and they still don't do it.
And you choose not to.
Exactly. So that's your problem. That's not, you know, if you gotta ask yourself, like, what are you doing? And there's so many ways. Like, you have people blowing up, like making pages about stuff. Like, you know, more people are getting famous off of like YouTube and the internet than ever before. And it's like, this stuff is real, you know. And if they think otherwise, just look at Amazon. Look at these big companies, these internet companies taking over. Look at around you, man. It doesn't take someone, you know, really smart to figure out that it's here. I mean, this is like,
and you're not taking advantage of what's in front of you.
Yeah.
It's essentially free. Obviously, if you pay a couple bucks, you're gonna get one better work or two more viewership. But it's free to you, and you're
it's free to post content. Now to get business though, you have to pay. You know. Anyone, because you have all these real estate coaches like, oh, you don't have to pay. Like, dude, anyone that tells you don't have to pay is full of it, dude. It's just complete full of it. I like, you have to put up money, right? You put up your own money. It's your business. You do the research, and you're like, okay, this is what I want to do, and you do it. Yeah. But it costs money. Nothing's free. You know what I'm saying?
People treat marketing as if it's an option, but marketing is a cost of doing business.
Yeah.
Point blank, like if you're not marketing, it's just
And again, if marketing didn't work, then why are these big companies spending millions of dollars on marketing?
Yeah.
You think that they just do it? Yeah.
Even, you know, off topic, but like Bud Light, something like that, they're probably putting in a quarter of every dollar of revenue into marketing. That's 25% of every dollar they make is going into marketing.
Marketing is subliminal. It's subliminal.
It's
Think about Zillow. Look at Zillow. Zillow's been around for what, 10, 15 years? It's like, no one heard of Zillow 20 years ago, right? No one even know what Zillow was. But they know Century 21, but they know Remax. Arguably, in this day's market, Zillow is probably bigger than those companies.
Yeah.
Because they're marketing.
They learned how to leverage the internet and
they're everywhere, right? They're everywhere in the consumer's eyes, and to the consumer, Zillow's like the biggest.
Yeah.
They're the greatest. I mean, they're everywhere, right? I mean, they gotta be good. That's like once you're there, people subliminally know who you are. Yeah. They know, like, oh, Zillow, huge, you know. So that's all marketing. You know?
I mean, realistically, we're talking on a much smaller scale, but it's still like what they're doing applies to what we're looking to do, right? As a realtor, as a real estate agent, you want to market to a certain community, and to do that, you need to, you know, just get your name and your face in front of them, and just.
Well, first you have to figure out what do you want to attack, because you can't do it all. Mm-hmm. You can't do everything. You have to figure out what do you want from this business. Once you know what you want, which most people want a lot. Now that you know what you want, now you gotta know, okay, what am I gonna do to get it? You know, and maybe the online is not for everyone. Maybe it's not online. Okay, it's not online. Okay, then what are you doing to get your phone skills up, right? What are you working on, right? What are you doing, you know, in terms of like door knocking? Like, how do you choose who to go after? You know, expired listings, for sale by owners. You know, you should be hitting those people. If the internet's not for you, you should be doing the old school tactics. You know, but in a more thoughtful way. You know, and maybe looking up. There's a lot of services like we were talking about to find out, you know, people's contact info to call them, right? There's so many databases out there with you can find people's contact information, you know, figure out which one you want to go with, and then start calling people, you know, get on the phones, you know, because most agents say that calling doesn't work. Yeah. And when I first started, I thought it didn't work either. I was like, man, this is like BS, dude. Like, I call like 20, 30 people today, and like none of them were interested. But it's not them, it's me. My phone skills are terrible at the time. Now, you know, that I'm better, now it's like, it's easier for me, you know, but people they're very hard-headed, and they don't think that, you know, there's a way to sell. There's a way to talk to people, you know, and me selling cars, you know, you would think I would have a better understanding, you know, and I did, but not cold calling, because everyone that called us for the cars, they were interested already.
Yeah.
Right? They were coming to us. We didn't go to them. Now in real estate, you got to go to them. So it's a lot harder to convert.
Yeah.
Right? Because they didn't ask you to be here. You're just here because you want to get some business, right?
Right.
So to convert, it's a lot harder. And that's why people need to be, just like anything else, just like sports, you practice.
Consistent.
Real estate, yeah, you got to practice your, if you're not practicing, dude, you're done. I mean, you just might as well just hang it up, dude.
Yeah.
You know?
I mean, the top dogs in anything didn't get there because they did it once and they got it right. You know, they put in their work and they were consistent with whatever it is they chose to go after, and they did it.
Yeah. And practice does not make perfect.
Yeah.
Perfect practice makes perfect. And what I mean by perfect practice is by, again, doing the homework, understanding that this is how it works, and then doing that. Right? Not just coming up with your own formula like, oh yeah, I should be saying this, or coming up with your own, you know, whatever, you know, and then just doing it. You know, you have to, again, do your homework and test it and find out what works for you. Then you build off of that. Don't just sit here one day and come up with some script and then say, oh, it doesn't work.
Yeah.
You know, which a lot of people do. It's like crazy. It's like, okay. And then it doesn't work and they're just going to call it a night.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So what is it that on with your marketing, what have you been consistent with right now recently? Like in the internet, I guess. On the internet, what are you trying to be consistent with?
Building an audience and then nurturing the audience with content, you know?
Yeah.
Filtering out people that are, you know, interested to people that are not, you know? I know some agents will take you, even if they're not interested, they'll still keep them in the database. I don't, just because if they're not going to open up my stuff, it's like, you know, I have so many contacts I need to go through. I don't want to, you know, send information to people that don't care.
Yeah.
You know, so.
Yeah, and you've got some good stuff in the works. We were talking about it right now already. So, you know, some video ideas here locally. So we've got some stuff in the works. So I'm excited to work on those projects.
Anyone that wants to do it, man, you can go and offer up, buy a camera tonight. You know, have your friend, your mom, someone video you and talk.
You have the camera in your pocket every single day. It's called your smartphone.
Yeah, cell phone. Yeah, you have your cell phone. Yeah, you do that. You know. But I'm saying for people that want to make like good content, you know what I'm saying? But even the good phones, they're so
You're on a budget, you're on a budget, you know, it is what it is.
Man.
I have no problem with that, but all right, Jeff, it was a pleasure to sit down, talk marketing today, just a little tidbits, little stuff of what you're doing. I hope we gave some nuggets out or got some people motivated out there. So
all right, man.
if anybody's interested in learning more or has any questions, you can hit me up, or I'll relay any questions to Jeff over here. And
I thought you were going to say, if anyone's looking to buy or sell, don't say that.
Don't say that. Yeah.
Don't say that.
If
That's like a generic word.
And you're selling real estate, number one, don't say, if you're looking to buy or sell, call me.
Oh my God, don't say that. It's like, okay, yeah, I'm going to call you.
All right.